Beautiful ones, I wanted to share a message with you all because a lot of us right now are going through very difficult times internally. A lot of people are suffering. A lot of people are having old ancestral wounds come up, collective wounds come up. And of course those wounds are coming up for us to heal. They're not here to punish us. So for a lot of us, there's a lot of grief and sadness that is coming up, and also some fear. And I have found that allowing that grief and that sadness to flow through us is the best way sometimes to deal with it. Now, we don't have to linger there or stay there forever. There are things that obviously we can do to feel it and process it, but then be able to pick ourselves up and move on. A lot of us are also having to heal or work with the inner child. A lot of the wounds that are coming up for the collective are wounds from childhood, and that's something that I have been working with for a long time, working with my little one. And what I have done, and what I'm not the only one, there's a lot of people that are doing this, is pretty much become the best parent for her, the best parent that she never had. You know, if she's needing love, if she's needing to be held, if she's needing to go out and play, I definitely check in with her and ask her what she's needing. A lot of us didn't have good parents, and so or parents that, you know, not because they were bad, but it was just that they weren't able to parent us the way that that we would have liked to, or nourish us, or help us feel safe or wanted. And so then it becomes the adult job to then reparent our inner child and be there for that little one. And so a lot of these wounds are coming up for us to heal them, because we are able to do that. We have the ability to do that now. So the other thing is that a lot of us will want to fill in holes or gaps that we imagined are there, where we feel that we're not good enough, and we want to fill them up with anything and everything that you can think of. You know, sex, drugs, alcohol, you know, material things, you know, financially. You know, you want to buy expensive cars, expensive shoes, expensive this and that to build ourselves up. And this hole that we've imagined, it's not real, because we are of source, and we arise out of that fountain of source. And in that source, we are all one, and we are all worthy. And there's nothing that we need to do to be able to be even more worthy than we are. You know, every human and every life form that you meet is actually holy and sacred. And you know, a lot of us, maybe that sounds like blasphemy, right? But we are in fact all holy and sacred. We are all of source. And you know, think about that. How could source or God in form be anything less? Now, we can pretend all we want, but who we are and what we are truly is not changed from the perspective of source. No matter what happens, no matter what things we do, we are always just as beautiful and perfect. There is nothing or no thing that is outside of source that could ever be any less. So I also want to remind you all that every day is a beautiful gift, and that we can take advantage of every day being renewed, being made new, and that we don't have to stay in old patterns. We can actually release a lot of these old patterns, and it's like a new human being is being birthed on this planet. And what's happening is that a lot of the old patterns that we've had are now having to be released, because we can't take them with us anymore. So just a brief message. I love you all. Please be blessed. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.